Hi guys, welcome back to another league. Here's the Chandigarh T20 League 2025. It's the semi-final, the second semi-final. It's being played between the Chandigarh Kings and the Panchkulla Bashers. The Panchkulla Bashers are batting first today. Devang Kaushik is opening the batting. So Rohit Danda is opening the bowling for the Chandigarh Kings, and we are almost in readiness to start this game here. So all in readiness now. First ball of the second semi-final of Chandigarh T20 League 2025, and the bowler stops in his follow-through. So Tushar Joshi and Devang Kaushik are opening the batting for the Panchkula Bashers. So we are all in readiness once again. Here comes Rohit Danda. Tushar Joshi on strike. That's short and wide, cut away by Tushar Joshi towards deep extra covers. Good fielding in the deep. And a couple of runs for Tushar Joshi to get off the mark, and he will keep the strike as well. So Tushar Joshi keeps the strike. Rohit Danda bowling a little short and wide. The first ball could be on the stumps. That would be much better. So here comes Rohit Danda again, second ball of the innings. And Tushar Joshi drives it straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball. So the Panchkulla Bashers won the toss and elected to bat first, and they're looking to get a good start here. It's punched to the back foot this time by Tushar Joshi, straight to the fielder again at covers. Another dot ball. So Tushar Joshi picked up a couple of runs to start the over, and then it's two dot balls. Still three more deliveries left in this over now. I think it's a good decision to win the toss and bat first to put the runs on the board in a knockout match. That's short and wide, blasted through the offside for 4. First boundary here for the Panchkulla Bashers. Too short and too wide. Too short and too wide from Rohit Danda. And Tushar Joshi just blasted it away for 4. That's a way to get your first boundary in this innings. So two more deliveries left in this over, and Tushar Joshi is starting to look a little dangerous here. And that's back of the length, punched away through the offside towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Seven runs from this over so far, still one more delivery left. The last ball of the over, Devang Kaushik is on strike. And Rohit Danda coming around the wicket. And that's a beautiful delivery. Devang Kaushik going for the drive but missing it. Dot ball to finish the over. So 7 runs came from the first over, and the Panchkulla Bashers are 7 without loss after 1 over. So the new bowler into the attack, we need to see the bowler name. So Rishabh Rizvi is the new bowler into the attack, and he's going to be bowling the second over for the Chandigarh Kings. Tushar Joshi is on strike, he's already hit 1 boundary. It's full this time, flicked away by Tushar Joshi, but there is a fielder there at deep mid wicket. So just a single to start the over. So Devang Kaushik now getting ready, second ball of the over, and the short and wide cut away straight to the fielder at covers. Dot ball again from Rishabh Rizvi. They need to find the boundaries, keep finding the boundaries here, Panchkula Bashers. Oh, that ball kept a little low there from Rishabh Rizvi. Devang Kaushik going for the cut shot but not able to make connection. A dot ball again from Rishabh Rizvi. Three more deliveries left in this over. And this is a good start from Chandigarh Kings. They are keeping it nice and tight. Not giving away any freebies. That is how you should be bowling. Here comes Rishabh Rizvi again, but Devang Kaushik comes down the wicket and hits it in the air. All the way for 6 over covers. Would you believe it? What a shot that is. From Devang Kaushik, giving the charge straight away and hitting it beautifully over covers for 6. First 6 of this innings. And that's a majestic shot over covers. Not an easy shot to play, but Devang Kaushik has nailed it. First 6 of this innings. Two more deliveries left in this over. This time it's back of the length and cut away towards point. And I think they have picked up a quick single there. Good running between the wickets. Single completed. One more delivery left in this over. 8 runs from this over so far. The last ball of the over from Rishabh Rizvi. Tushar Joshi on strike. That's a slower ball. Beautiful bowling. Driven back to the bowler by Tushar Joshi. Dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Rishabh Rizvi. And the Panchkulla Bashers are 15 without loss after 2 overs. So if you look at the top scorers of this season, obviously Arjun Azad of the Chandigarh Kings is leading the charts of the top scorers list. Highest run scorers in this tournament. Meanwhile, Rohit Danda continuing in his second over now. And Devang Kaushik drives it through the offside. Deep point is there. And starts the over with a single. Gives a strike to Tushar Joshi. So Tushar Joshi is on strike now. That's shot pulled away by Tushar Joshi. Fielder is there. It will go on the bounce to the fielder at deep square leg. And another single for Tushar Joshi. Need to keep an eye on the current run rate because you cannot allow the current run rate to dip. Four more deliveries left in this over. Devang Kaushik is on strike. Rohit Danda coming around the wicket to the left-hander, and that's a good bouncer. Really good bouncer. Devang Kaushik lets it go, and it's another dot ball from Rohit Danda. 3 more deliveries left in this over now. And that's pulled down the ground again by Devang Kaushik, but straight to the fielder at mid-on. Another dot ball. Oh, overthrows. That is very sloppy work. Conceding the runs through the overthrows. So eventually Devang Kaushik will pick up the single. Very sloppy work there. That should have been a dot ball, but then no one there to back up the throw there. And it went through the keeper and then a single conceded. Chandigarh Kings have to be a little bit more alert on the field. Cannot be allowing these kind of extra runs. Now Tushar Joshi is on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And that's pulled in the air by Tushar Joshi. Finds the gap again and another boundary. Beautifully played there. Placed it beautifully in the gap. There was no fielder down there at deep mid-wicket. So he just hit it there. And once the ball went in the gap, it was always going to go for 4. Second boundary here for Tushar Joshi. So last ball of the over coming up from Rohit Danda. 7 runs from this over so far. And this time it's on a good length. Driven back to the bowler by Tushar Joshi. Dot ball to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over from Rohit Danda. And Panchkulla Bashers are 22 without loss after 3 overs. So Rishabh Rizvi now is going to be bowling his second over. Devang Kaushik is on strike. And Devang Kaushik comes down the wicket, hits it leg side. He's found the gap and found the boundary. So aggressive intent here from Devang Kaushik. First ball of the over. Coming, dancing down the wickets and hitting it leg side for 4. That's a way to start the over for the Panchkulla Bashers. The second ball of the over now. And it's driven again by Devang Kaushik down the ground to long off. And picks up another single. Gives a strike to Tushar Joshi. Oh, that's driven in the air. And over the top. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce into the boundary for 4. So the boundaries are flowing here for the Panchkula Bashers. It was a full delivery this time, but Tushar Joshi deciding to go over the top and succeeding in doing so. Second boundary in this over for the Panchkula Bashers. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's cut away. There is a fielder at short third man. Was a chance of a run out, but good running between the wickets. Single completed. So Devang Kaushik is on strike now. And Devang Kaushik comes down the wicket, hits it in the air. How far has it gone? It's gone all the way. It's gone all the way for 6. What a clean shot that is from Devang Kaushik. Second 6 in this innings, and both the sixes coming from the bat of Devang Kaushik. A beautiful shot down the ground. One more delivery left in this over now. Last ball of the over. And that should be a wide down the leg side. This is given as a wide. So Rizvi has to reload that one. The last ball of the over from Rishabh Rizvi. And Devang Kaushik flicks it leg side towards mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket, and picks up a single to finish the over. 18 runs came from that over from Rishabh Rizvi, and Panchkula Bashers are 40 without loss after 4 overs. So there's a bowling change here for the Chandigarh Kings. Ishan Garg is the new bowler into the attack. Some spin being brought in here. Devang Kaushik is on strike. First ball, and Devang Kaushik slug sweeps all the way for 6. What a clean shot that is, over long gone in fact. It looked like a slog sweep initially, but he's got it over long gone, all the way for 6 to start the over. And what a welcome to the crease for Ishan Garg. And second ball is a better ball, defended back to the bowler. Dot ball this time from Ishan Garg. But what a welcome to the crease. First ball into the attack, first ball of your spell. And you get deposited over long on for 6. That was a magical start actually. And this time it's driven down the ground to long off. And Devang Kaushik picks up another single. Gives a strike to Tushar Joshi. And it's flicked away again by Tushar Joshi down the ground towards long on and picks up another single here. Two more deliveries left in this over. Devang Kaushik on strike. And that's flatter delivery defended towards covers by Devang Kaushik and picks up another single. One more delivery left in this over. Tushar Joshi on strike. And that's defended again towards covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over from Ishan Garg. And Panchkula Bashers brings up the 50 as well for the Panchkula Bashers. 50 comes up for the Panchkula Bashers in just 5 overs. And Panchkula Bashers are 50 without loss after 5 overs. So Shivam Bambri is the new bowler into the attack, obviously the captain of the Chandigarh Kings. And he is going to be bowling to Tushar Joshi. Obviously this is the second semi-final. There was already another semi-final which happened earlier in the day today. The first ball from Shivam Bambri and that's flicked down the ground by Tushar Joshi. And picks up a single. Single to start the over, gives the strike to Devang Kaushik. And it's again driven down the ground by Devang Kaushik this time towards long off and picks up another single here. Two singles to start this over. We are into the last over of the power play. And it's punched to the back foot again by Tushar Joshi, straight to the fielder at covers. And a dot ball from Shivam Bambri. 3 more deliveries left in this over now. And he goes inside out over covers. And a wonderful way to get another boundary here for Tushar Joshi. Superb approach there, going inside out. One of his favorite shots. And finding the boundary again. Fourth boundary for Tushar Joshi in this innings. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. An important boundary there for the Panchkula Bashers. And now I'll just play it down the ground and pick up another single here. Sensible batting. You've got the boundary in the over and rotate the strike. 1 more delivery left in this over. Devang Kaushik is on strike now. It's on the pads again, flicked away by Devang Kaushik towards mid-wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over from Shivam Bambri, and the power play has been completed. Panchkulla Bashers are 58 without loss after 6 overs. So Ishan Garg now continuing into his second over, and the first ball is lifted in the air once again by Devang Kaushik and massive into the crowd. Over long on, all the way for 6. What a way to start the over once again. Devang Kaushik is making it a habit that whenever a spinner bowls, that too particularly an off spinner around the wicket, he is going to start the over with a maximum. Yet again, the first ball of the over going for 6. Pressure on Ishan Garg. And this time it's a full toss again, hit leg side, finds the gap and finds the boundary. 6 followed by a 4. Devang Kaushik on fire here. So 10 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. Devang Kaushik is in the mood to take down any bowler now. Now he drives down the ground towards long off and picks up a single. So 6, 4 and now the single. Gives the strike to Tushar Joshi. 3 more deliveries left in this over. The current run rate looks like it will take Panchkula Bashers above 200. And that will really be a good total. Particularly this opening partnership going really strong. And now Tushar Joshi hits it leg side all the way for 6. So long on. What a flat hit that was from Tushar Joshi. Flat and hard. It's cleared the fielder at long on. Second 6 of this over. And Ishan Garg is feeling the pressure here. And this time he gently flicks it away leg side past the short mid-wicket fielder and will pick up another single. Already 18 runs from this over, still one more delivery left. Last ball of the over. And that's an inside edge from Devang Kaushik towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 19 runs came from that over from Ishan Garg, and Panchkulla Bashers are 77 without loss after 7 overs. So Shivam Bambri now is into his second over, and the first ball is cut away by Devang Kaushik towards deep extra covers, and they'll pick up a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs completed. Chandigarh Kings still searching for wickets here. Where are the wickets coming from? This opening partnership is looking to take the game away already. And this time it's driven down the ground by Devang Kaushik towards long off. It's driven down the ground this time by Devang Kaushik towards long off and picks up another single here. 3 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. Still 4 balls left in this over. Tushar Joshi is on strike. Oh, that's edged away past the fielder at short third man, and that'll race away for 4. A fortunate boundary, but they'll take it. Another boundary for Tushar Joshi. And this time comes up the outside edge. They'll keep on finding new ways to score boundaries. And this is another way to score them. 5th boundary in this innings for Tushar Joshi. And this time it's a full delivery hit down the ground by Tushar Joshi towards long on and picks up another single here. Two more deliveries left in this over now. Devang Kaushik is on strike. And that's on the pads again, flicked away by Devang Kaushik. and picks up another single here. Devang Kaushik moving closer to his half century. One more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over from Shivam Bambri. And that's back of the length. It's hit down the ground by Tushar Joshi towards long on. Oh, in fact, still one more delivery left in this over, is it? Or is the scorecard is slow here? The single to finish that over, the scorecard is a little slow and it's got updated. So 10 runs came from that over from Shivam Bambri, and Panchkulla Bashers are 87 without loss after 8 overs. So 12 more overs left in this innings now, and the Panchkulla Bashers are 87 without loss after 8 overs. I think there is a new bowler into the attack now, definitely. Need to see the bowler name. Nishuk Birla is the new bowler into the attack for the Chandigarh Kings. Tushar Joshi is on strike. The first ball from Nishuk Birla, and that's driven back to the bowler by Tushar Joshi, and a dot ball to start the over. And now Joshi comes down the wicket, hits it in the air. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. What timing Tushar Joshi is having. Absolutely amazing. He's able to come down the wicket and nonchalantly hits it over long off for 6. Second 6 for Tushar Joshi in this innings. And both these openers continue to go strong for the Panchkula Bashers. And this time it's a flatter delivery, flicked away leg side towards deep square leg. And they're coming back for a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Couple of runs completed. 8 runs from this over so far. Still 3 balls left. Tushar Joshi, both these openers nearing half centuries now. Both of them on 47. Chandigarh Kings need wickets from somewhere, but they are not getting it like that. That's flicked away again, in the gap again. Can they come back for a second? No, they can't. They can only pick up a single this time. So gives the strike back to Devang Kaushik. And again flatter delivery flicked away by Devang Kaushik. Picks up another single. Both these batters on 48 now. Still one more delivery left in this over. 10 runs from this over so far. And this time it's a full delivery driven down the ground by Tushar Joshi towards long off and picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Nishuk Birla, and Panchkula Bashers are 98 without loss after 9 overs. So Shivam Bambri now is continuing into his third over. Tushar Joshi on strike. And first ball is flicked down the ground by Tushar Joshi towards long on. And picks up a single to start the over. And with that single, Tushar Joshi completes his half century. It has been an outstanding knock. He has scored 50 from 29 balls with 5 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 172.41. And he has also played an important role in this opening partnership. Obviously, his opening partner Devang Kaushik is also nearing his half century now. 2 more runs needed for Devang Kaushik to get his half century. Here's Shivam Bambri now. And that's driven again down the ground by Devang Kaushik. Will pick up a single and the 100 comes up for the Panchkula Bashers. 100 comes up in just 9.2 overs. And it's the 100-run opening partnership as well between these two batters. What an outstanding performance this is from the Panchkula Bashers. Unfortunately for the Chandigarh Kings, they have still not able to find the wickets. Tushar Joshi on strike now. Shivam Bambri coming over the wicket. And Joshi drives, past covers. And I think they'll pick up a single, or will they come back for the second? They're coming back for the second run. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs completed by Tushar Joshi. Three more deliveries left in this over now. Well, it's not even the end of the over, but there's a slight delay in play here. Obviously, still 3 more deliveries left. But what an opening partnership this is for the Panchkula Bashers. They're really bashing. They're bashing out the Chandigarh Kings now. Obviously, keep in mind this is a semi-final. Whoever loses will have to go home. Whoever wins will go through to the final. And that's it, leg side by Tushar Joshi. Picks up the single. Will have to settle for the single. Gives the strike back to Devang Kaushik. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's a flatter delivery, defended back to the bowler again. Dot ball from Shivam Pambri. 1 more delivery left in this over now. Devang Kaushik is on strike. Last ball of the over. And that's it down the ground towards long off. Picks up another single to finish the over. Good over from Shivam Pambri. 6 runs came from that over. 6 runs came from that over from Shivam Pambri. And with that single, Devang Kaushik also brings up his half century. He has also scored 50 from 29 balls with 2 fours and 4 sixers at a strike rate of 172.41. And this opening partnership continues to go strong for the Panchkula Bashers, as the Panchkula Bashers are now 104 without loss after 10 overs, and I think it will probably be the drinks break now. Well, it looks like normally during a T20 match, at the end of 10 overs, there will be a drinks break, but no drinks break, it looks like. Straight away continuing, Raman Bishnoi is the new bowler into the attack, and the first ball, Devang Kaushik picks up a single and gives a strike to Tushar Joshi. Devang Kaushik is batting on 51 from 30 balls, and Tushar Joshi now on strike. Oh, and he's cleaned him up. Raman Bishnoi strikes for the Chandigarh Kings. And a big heave across the line there by Tushar Joshi, but not able to make connection. I think a little inside edge was also there, but he's lost his middle stump in the process. And finally, Chandigarh Kings get the breakthrough. And this opening partnership, which has done so well till now, has been broken now. It was a big heave there. Just couldn't get the connection, and it's Raman Bishnoi who breaks through for the Chandigarh Kings. So Tushar Joshi, magnificent knock comes to an end. Tushar Joshi is gone after scoring 53 from 32 balls, and the Panchkulla Bashers are 105 for 1 after 10.2 overs. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. I need to see who the new batter to the crease is. for the Panchkula Bashers. Ankit Kaushik is the new batter to the crease for the Panchkula Bashers. Finally, Chandigarh Kings getting the breakthrough. Here's Raman Bishnoi again. That's a full delivery driven down the ground by Ankit towards long off and picks up a single. So Ankit Kaushik is off the mark with a single, gives a strike to Devang Kaushik. Two Kaushiks batting in the middle now for the Panchkulla Bashers. Raman Bishnoi coming around the wicket to Devang Kaushik. That's a flatter delivery. And Devang Kaushik flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 3 runs from this over so far. Still 2 balls left in this over. Obviously the big wicket as well of Tushar Joshi in this over. Ankit Kaushik on strike, and that will be a wide down the leg side. Has to reload that one. Wide signalled by the umpire. 2 more deliveries left in this over from Raman Bishnoi. And it's tossed up, it's hit in the air a little bit, but it's gone towards deep extra covers. And Ankit Kaushik picks up another single. Definitely 200 on the cards for the Panchkulla Bashers. They're in a really good position here. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over now. Devang Kaushik on strike. And has flicked away leg side. He will pick up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over from Raman Bishnoi. And Panchkulla Bashers are 110 for 1 after 11 overs. So Ishan Garg continuing into the attack, and the first ball is short and wide, cut away straight to the fielder. Dot ball to start the over. And this time it's a flatter delivery, pulled away again by Devang Kaushik. And this time he'll pick up a single towards deep mid wicket. So gives the strike back to Ankit Kaushik. And Ankit Kaushik moves across the stumps, cuts it away again towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Three more deliveries left in this over. Devang Kaushik now is on strike. Let's cut away again by Devang Kaushik, looking to pick up the single. The chance of run out was there, but directed has been missed. Oh, goodness me, how close was that? For the Chandigarh Kings, direct hit would have been gone for all money there. Devang Kaushik looking to pick up the quick single there. A direct hit would have been gone, but unfortunately the direct hit has been missed. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, looking to cut it away, misses it. Dot ball from Ishan Garg. This is a better over from Ishan Garg. He has been a little expensive today, but this is a good over so far. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. Oh, again cuts and misses. Another dot ball to finish the over. Just 3 runs came from that over from Ishan Garg. And the Panchkula Bashers are 113 for 1 after 12 overs. And the left arm spinner is continuing in the attack. First ball lifted by Devang Kaushik all the way for 6 over long on. What a shot that is. In fact, it's Raman Bishnoi who is continuing into his second over. The first ball of the over. Devang Kaushik says thank you very much and puts it over long on. All the way for 6. That's a great way to start the over for the Panchkulla Bashers. It's short this time, pulled away by Devang Kaushik, finds the gap. Oh, and very sloppy fielding in the deep. Allows the ball to go to the boundary for 4. That should have been stopped by the fielder. The fielders dived, put in the effort, but then allowed it to go through. 6 and a boundary to start the over. And now with that boundary, Devang Kaushik becomes the leading run scorer in this year's tournament. That's pulled away again by Devang Kaushik towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single here. Gives a strike to Ankit Kaushik. Expensive start to this over, already 11 runs from this over. Oh, looking to go inside out there, getting an inside edge. And it will go towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Devang Kaushik on strike. And that swung away leg side down the ground. Long on is there. Will be another single for Devang Kaushik. last ball of the over now from Raman Bishnoi. And that's on the stumps, defended nicely by Ankit Kaushik. The dot ball to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over from Raman Bishnoi, and the Panchkulla Bashers are 126 for 1 after 3 overs. The Panchkulla Bashers are 126 for 1 after 13 overs. Seven more overs left in this innings now. The Panchkulla Bashers are 126 for 1 after 13 overs. So Ishan Garg now is into his last over. Has been a little expensive, but his third over was much better than his first 2 overs. Was a little economical. Devang Kaushik is on strike, sets himself for the big shot, and then just guides it towards point and picks up a single to start the over. Gives a strike to Ankit Kaushik. And Ankit Kaushik moves across his stumps and then defends it. Defends it towards covers and picks up another single. 2 singles to start this over. Oh, that's a flatter delivery pulled away by Devang Kaushik. Has he found the gap? Oh, that's good fielding. Very good fielding at long on. It will be another couple of runs for Devang Kaushik. So a couple of runs completed. Devang Kaushik keeps the strike. He moves to 70 from 41 balls. It's tossed up this time. Drives through the offside. Straight to the fielder at point. Dot ball from Ishan Garg. Good over this. Just 4 runs from this over. Still 2 balls left. And again defended back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Again, this is good bowling from Ishan Garg. Keeping it on the stumps. Bowling it a little flatter because you don't want to flight the ball and give it in the slot of the batter. So both bowl it much flatter. It's good bowling. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And that's cut away by Devang Kaushik. Oh, misfield. Oh dear. Allows the single to be completed. It should have been a dot ball, but a single conceded to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Ishan Garg. And Ishan Garg finishes his spell none for 37 in his 4 overs. The Panchkulla Bashers are 131 for 1 after 14 overs. So Raman Bishnoi now is back into the attack. Is continuing into his third over, and first ball is pulled away by Devang Kaushik towards deep mid wicket. And really good fielding at deep mid-wicket. So a couple of runs to start the over. Really good batting here by Devang Kaushik. He's placing the balls beautifully in the caps. That was an excellent stop by the fielder. Was always racing away to the boundary there if he had not stopped it. A couple of runs to start this over. And he goes for the slog sweep again. Has he got enough? I think the catch is taken, is it? Has he taken the catch? What happened there? He has taken the catch. So Devang Kaushik has to go. Very good low catch there taken at deep mid-wicket. And I think the fielder is also showing out his frustration there, because I'm sure many fielders would have been frustrated by the opening partnership. But what an innings from Devang Kaushik has come to an end. Raman Bishnoi once again striking, breaking the partnership. Devang Kaushik is gone after scoring 73 from 46 balls. And Panchkula Bashers are 133 for 2 after 14.2 overs. So Raman Bishnoi once again breaking the partnership, picking up his second wicket of the day. He picked up the wicket of Tushar Joshi. Now he has dismissed Devang Kaushik. We need to see who is the new batter to the crease for the Panchkula Bashers. So Markandai Panchal is the new batter to the crease for the Panchkula Bashers. 4 more deliveries left in this over. And that's a flatter delivery, punched through the offside by Markandai. Gets off the mark with a single. Oh, misfield as well, fumble as well. But it won't cost anything extra. Just a single to start the over. I mean, just a single to start for Markandai Panchal. Gets off the mark with a single. And gives a strike to Ankit Kaushik. And this time Ankit Kaushik goes inside out. Has he found the gap? Oh, he's touched the rope, I think. That should be a boundary. He has touched the rope big time there. Umpire should have a look. This is going to be a boundary, I think. The fielder in the deep has touched the boundary. Well, what happened there? Are they checking the boundary, isn't it? That should have been 4. It's not given as 4. Oh my goodness gracious me. Couple of runs for Ankit Kaushik. It should have been a boundary there. I don't know. Well, he's touching the rope big time there. I don't know. I don't even know whether they checked it properly, but nevertheless, a couple of runs. So now Raman Bishnoi coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Around the wicket to the right-hander. And that's flicked away leg side, and Ankit Kaushik picks up another single. And gives a strike to Markandai Panchal. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And it's flicked away again down the ground towards long on. Picks up another single to finish the over. So 7 runs came from that over from Raman Bishnoi, including the big wicket of Devang Kaushik. And the Panchkula Bashers are 138 for 2 after 15 overs. Shivam Bambri now is back into the attack, bowling around the wicket to Markanday, and Markanday first ball punches it down the ground to long off and picks up a single to start the over. So Ankit Kaushik is on strike now. And Ankit goes down the ground. I think he's got enough, all the way for 6. So it was looking as though Ankit Kaushik had slowed down a little bit, wasn't able to find the boundaries, but now suddenly moves across his stumps and hits it back down the ground. Was in the slot for Ankit Kaushik and he's dispatched it. First 6 for Ankit Kaushik in this innings. And this time it's a flatter delivery and it's punched down the ground by Ankit Kaushik towards long on and picks up another single. Markanday on strike. And that's a flatter delivery again. Markanday Panchal pulls it leg side, finds the gap and finds the boundary. So we've already seen a 6 in this over. Now the boundary from Markanday Panchal. First boundary for him. And 150 comes up for the Panchkulla Bashers with that boundary. 150 comes up in just 15.4 overs and definitely pushing towards 200 now. And this time it's a really good Yorker, digged out down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball from Shivam Bambri. 12 runs from this over so far, still 1 ball left. Definitely pushing towards 200 from this position. Or even maybe 180, 190, still it's a very good score. Last ball of the over. And that's pulled down the ground again by Markanday Panchal, but straight to the fielder at long on. They're looking to come back for the second. And they complete it. The throw should have been a little bit more faster. What looked like only a single has turned into a couple of runs to finish the over. Oh my goodness. 14 runs came from that over from Shivam Bambri. And the Panchkula Bashers are 152 for 2 after 16 overs. So 4 more overs left in this innings. Definitely looking to push towards 180, 190 from this position. So who is this new bowler into the attack now for the Chandigarh Kings? Rohit Danda is back into the attack. He has figures of none for 14 in his 2 overs. Ankit Kaushik is on strike. First ball is short and pulled away by Ankit Kaushik. Finds the gap, finds the boundary. That's the way to start the over for the Panchkulla Bashers. Ankit Kaushik places it beautifully in the gap. And a much needed boundary for the Panchkulla Bashers. So pressure on Rohit Danda here. The first ball of the over going to the boundary. Here he comes again. And just slow ball this time. Ankit Kaushik coming down the wicket. And hitting it. Picking up a single. Markandai Panchal gets the strike now. Markandai Panchal on strike now. Rohit Danda coming around the wicket. And that's punched towards covers. Oh, fumble by the fielder. Are they going to come back for the second? No, they can't. They'll only pick up a single. So we'll give the strike to Ankit Kaushik. The fielding has to be a little bit more fast actually, like the throw should come in fast. You cannot be allowing these extra runs. Panchkula Bashers are really bashing the Chandigarh Kings now. Three more deliveries left in this over. Ankit Kaushik on strike. And it's pulled down the ground by Ankit Kaushik towards long on and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Markandai Panchal on strike. And setting the fields here, the Chandigarh Kings. And that's hit down the ground by Markandai Panchal towards long on. And picks up another single. 8 runs from this over so far, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over from Rohit Danda. That's a wide. Has to reload that one. Too wide outside the off stump. It's given as a wide. One more delivery left in this over now. 9 runs from this over so far. Last ball of the over from Rohit Danda. And he hits it down the ground. Ankit Kaushik in the gap. Good fielding at long on. And it will be a couple of runs for Ankit Kaushik to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Rohit Danda. And the Panchkulla Bashers are 163 for 2 after 17 overs. So 3 more overs left in this innings, and 200 is looking like a very stiff ask now from this position. 190 and 180 definitely on the cards. Even 200 is possible, but they need to go some, these two batters. And Raman Bishnoi now into the attack. First ball, he hits it leg side and finds the boundary. What a way to start the over here. Markanday Panchal hitting it beautifully towards deep mid wicket, and a boundary to start the over. Second boundary for Markanday Panchal in this innings. And this time Panchal goes down the ground, flat and hard all the way for 6, clears long on. Oh, what a shot that is. It was hit so flat. The long on fielder jumped in order to take the catch, but couldn't reach it. And another 6 here in this innings for Panchkula Bashers. What a way to start this over. 10 runs on the first 2 balls of this over, and first 6 for Markanday Panchal today. And this time it's full again and driven fiercely down the ground, but good fielding by Raman Bishnoi. Stops it in his follow through, and a dot ball. Valuable dot ball at this stage. So Markanday Panchal beginning to look dangerous here. Here comes Raman Bishnoi again. And he goes for the slog sweep. It's a top edge. And simple catch at point. And finally, the wicket goes. Raman Bishnoi, you cannot keep him away from taking wickets. He will give that odd boundary and sixer, but he always manages to pick up the important wickets in this innings. And Raman Bishnoi picks up his 3rd wicket today. Markanday Panchal is out after scoring 21 from 12 balls. And the Panchkulla Bashers are 173 for 3 after 17.4 overs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over, and Raman Bishnoi is somehow managing to pick up the wickets. He has picked up 3 wickets, obviously, for 36 runs in his 3.4 overs. All 3 wickets in this innings picked up by Raman Bishnoi. And now the new batter to the crease for the Panchkulla Bashers is Karan Singh, who is also a capable batter. Still 14 balls left in this innings. And the first ball, Karan Singh drives through the offside. Oh, misfield. He allows it to go for 4. Oh dear, the fielding of the Chandigarh Kings today has been a little ordinary. That should have been stopped by the fielder at deep extra covers, but in the end he allows it to go through, and Karan Singh gets off the mark with a boundary. The first ball he faces. Last ball of the over. And he moves across his stumps, guides it away towards deep point and picks up a single to finish the over. 15 runs came from that over from Raman Bishnoi, including the wicket of Markanday Panchal. And the Panchkulla Bashers are 178 for 3 after 18 overs. So all 3 wickets in this innings picked up by Raman Bishnoi. All other bowlers not being able to pick up wickets. Obviously still 2 more overs left. Another wicket would do nicely. The Chandigarh Kings should look to restrict the Panchkula Bashers below 200. And that is going to be a tough. 2 more overs left. Obviously 22 runs needed for Panchkula Bashers to touch the 200 mark. This is a psychological figure in T20 cricket any day, 200. So Rohit Danda now coming around the wicket, bowling the penultimate over. And that's a slow ball to start, flicked away by Karan Singh. And will pick up a couple of runs to start the over. In fact, no, they didn't pick up a couple of runs. They have only picked up a single to start the over. So Ankit Kaushik is on strike now. And that's hit in the air. He hasn't got timing on it, has he? No, he hasn't. Catch taken at the edge of the circle. And another wicket goes. Rohit Danda strikes. And Ankit Kaushik has to go 4 down now. Panchkula Bashers are losing their way towards the end here. It was nicely bowled outside the off stump. Ankit Kaushik going for the big shot. Only managing to sky it up in the air. And a simple catch for the fielder at covers will make no mistake there. So Ankit Kaushik is gone after scoring 23 from 17 balls. And the Panchkulla Bashers are 179 for 4 after 18.2 overs. So 4 more deliveries left in this over. Rohit Danda picking up the wicket for the Chandigarh Kings. Taranpreet Singh is the new batter to the crease. Best score of 33. He has the capability of finishing the innings. And that's hit in the air again. Another catching opportunity. Just lands short of the fielder at long off. What a casual shot to play first ball there. Taranpreet Singh eventually picks up the single and gets off the mark. And gives the strike to Karan Singh now. 3 more deliveries left in this over. And now it looks as though I think Chandigarh Kings can restrict the Panchkulla Bashers below 200. And Karan Singh comes down the wicket, looks to heave it away, gets it on the pads. They're appealing for LBW. And the umpire says not out. I think they will be going down leg side, I think. And Karan Singh also came so far down the wicket, so really tough to be given out LBW, but the single has been completed. And this is an excellent over here from Rohit Danda. Still 2 balls left in this over. Leg by signaled as well. That single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Taranpreet Singh is on strike. Oh, that's a full delivery, hit down the ground by Taranpreet Singh. 1 bounce to long on. And another single here. Not able to find the boundaries here towards the end. Panchkula Bashers. Only 1 more delivery left in this over. 4 runs from this over so far. Excellent bowling from Rohit Danda. The last ball of the over from Rohit Danda. Karan Singh on strike. Oh, and Karan Singh chips it in the air and taken at point. What a catch! One-handed catch there at point. And a wicket goes once again. 2 wickets in the over for Rohit Danda. Was a leading edge. Karan Singh, the one hand came off the bat. And what a catch by the fielder at point. He just threw his hands at it and the ball stuck. What a catch and what an over from Rohit Danda. Karan Singh is gone after scoring 6 runs from 5 balls. And suddenly now Panchkula Bashers are 182 for 5 after 19 overs. Just 4 runs came from that over from Rohit Danda and 2 wickets in that over. What an over for the Chandigarh Kings in the context of this game. So Chandigarh Kings pulling things back here towards the end. So Nishuk Birla is going to be bowling the last over for Chandigarh Kings. Taranpreet Singh on strike. First ball, Taranpreet Singh hits it down the ground. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. All the way for 6 to start the over. So while wickets are falling at the other end, Taranpreet Singh says, I will go down the ground and hit a 6. Great start to the over for the Panchkulla Bashers. The second ball of the over. And Taranpreet goes again. Has he got enough timing? No, he hasn't. Catch taken at long on. So the first ball he cleared the boundary. And this was much slower from Nishuk Birla. Taranpreet looking to go again, but not able to get enough timing on it. Straight into the hands of the fielder at long on. And number 6 goes down for Panchkula Bashers. Who would have thought that they will collapse like this towards the end? Nishuk Birla also picks up a wicket for the Chandigarh Kings. Taranpreet Singh is gone after scoring 8 runs from 4 balls. And Panchkulla Bashers are now 188 for 6 after 19.2 overs, with 2 new batters at the crease now. So Ranauta is the new batter to the crease. And it's a wide from Nishuk Birla has to reload that one. Yuvraj Ranauta is the new batter to the crease for the Panchkula Bashers. 4 more deliveries left in this over. And Ranauta goes big. He's gone high in the air. And it's gone all the way for 6. Oh my goodness me. Every batter is coming in and throwing his bat and everything at the moment. First 6 here for Yuvraj Ranauta, and he gets off the mark with a 6. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Ranauta on strike. Goes again, but this time no timing. Fielder will take it. So 6 followed by a wicket once again. What a dramatic over this is turning out to be. 6 wicket wide, 6 wicket. Still 2 balls left in this over. And Yuvraj Ranauta has to go. Second wicket for Nishuk Birla. So simple catch at covers, and Yuvraj Ranauta unfortunately making his way back to the pavilion. So Yuvraj Ranauta is gone after scoring 6 runs from 2 balls, and the Panchkulla Bashers are 195 for 7 after 19.4 overs. The new batter to the crease, we need to see. C. Singh is the new batter to the crease. Hits it in the air. Down the throat of long off. Catch taken. I haven't even seen who is the new batter. Chiraj Singh. Chiraj Singh is the new batter to the crease. First ball hits it in the air and straight into the hands of long off. And 2 wickets and 2 balls for Nishuk Birla. And he's on a hat-trick as well in this over. Still 1 more delivery left in this over. So Chiraj Singh is out for a first ball duck, and Panchkulla Bashers are 195 for 8 after 19.5 overs. Nishuk Birla on a hat-trick, 3 wickets in this over for him. Hat-trick ball coming up. And it's amazing how Panchkula Bashers have collapsed like this. Hat-trick ball, Abhishek hits it in the air. Has he found the fielder? Has gone all the way for 6. Oh my goodness, what a dramatic finish this is. A 6 to finish the innings. 6 wicket wide, 6 wicket, wicket 6. That is the last over. 19 runs came from the last over from Nishuk Birla, including 3 wickets in the last over. And the 200 eventually comes up for the Panchkulla Bashers. And the Panchkula Bashers finished their 20 overs on 201 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. Abhishek Saini coming in and hitting a 6. to finish the innings. And this is a really good score. The psychological figure of 200 is a really good score as far as the Panchkulla Bashers are concerned. The opening partnership set it up for them. And then obviously there was a wobble in the middle, but every batter contributed for the Panchkula Bashers. As far as the Chandigarh Kings are concerned, Raman Bishnoi picked up 3 wickets, Nishuk Birla picked up 3 wickets, and then Rohit Danda also picking up 2 wickets. But in the end, a superb batting performance from the Panchkula Bashers, ensuring that they finished with 201 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. Thanks mainly to Devang Kaushik, who scored 73 runs, and Tushar Joshi, who scored 53 runs. Both knocks played major roles in Panchkula Bashers, finishing with 201 for 8. So the Chandigarh Kings need 202 runs to win this match and go through to the final. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Welcome back to this run chase here. The Chandigarh Kings, they are looking to chase down 202 runs for victory. And finally, Arush Bandari finally getting off the mark with a single. Gives the strike to Shivam Bambri. Arush Bandari and Shivam Bambri opening the batting for the Chandigarh Kings. And Abhishek Saini is bowling the first over for the Panchkulla Bashers. Superb batting performance from Panchkula Bashers, finishing with 201 runs on the board. Obviously, Panchkula Bashers finished with 201 for each, but their openers started off really well, and the Chandigarh Kings will need a similar kind of a start if they want to come closer to this total or even chase down this total. So Shivam Bambri is on strike now. Here's Abhishek Saini. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side. They're appealing for a catch. Umpire says not out. Not given as a wide. I think it's gone off the pads maybe. It is not given as a wide. Might have brushed the pad on the way, but it's a dot ball from Abhishek Saini. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over now from Abhishek Saini. Shivam Bambri on strike. Oh, that's a full delivery again. Looking to flick it away. Appeal for LBW. Finger goes up. And the first wicket for the Panchkula Bashers. Shivam Bambri has been caught in front. Is there any DRS available? I don't think there is any DRS available for the batter to go for it, but a really good delivery there. Once again, a very full delivery. It looked as though it might just be sliding down leg, but the umpire raised the finger, and Abhishek Saini picks up an early breakthrough for the Panchkula Bashers. Shivam Bambri, the captain, has to make his way back to the pavilion now. So Shivam Bambri is out for a 2-ball duck, and the Chandigarh Kings are 1 for 1 after 1 over. So it ends that over as well. Just 1 run coming from the first over from Abhishek Saini, and the wicket of Shivam Bambri as well in the first over. And now new bowler into the attack. We need to see the bowler's name, and he's bowling to Arush Bandari now. First ball of the second over. That's on the pads, flicked away by Bandari. Finds the gap and finds the boundary towards deep square leg. So not a good start here. Chirag Singh is the bowler who is bowling the second over for the Panchkula Bashers. And the first delivery on the pads and beautifully flicked away by Arush Bandari. So boundary to start the over, first boundary of the innings. And it's again driven through the offside by Arush Bandari, but straight to the fielder at deep point. Bandari picks up another single. And gives a strike to the new batter now. Nikhil Thakur is the new batter to the crease for the Chittagong. Nikhil Thakur is the new batter to the crease for the Chandigarh Kings. So here comes Chirag Singh again. Oh, swings and misses. Dot ball from Chirag Singh. Nikhil Thakur straight away looking to go for the big shot there, but not able to make connection. Three more deliveries left in this over. And he's hit it leg side, he's found the gap, goes past the mid-wicket fielder and into the fence for 4. So Nikhil Thakur also gets off the mark with a boundary here. Beautifully hitting it past the mid-wicket fielder into the fence. Second boundary in this over. And now Chandigarh Kings getting a move on. Two more deliveries left in this over. It's full again, hit down the ground this time by Nikhil Thakur, but there is long on. So Nikhil Thakur picks up another single towards long on. Gives a strike to Arush Bandari now. Last ball of the over, Arush Bandari on strike. And that's flicked away by Bandari, looking to complete the single, and they make it. Good running between the wickets. Single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Chirag Singh. And the Chandigarh Kings are 12 for 1 after 2 overs. So Abhishek Saini now is continuing into his second over. And his first ball is pulled away by Arush Bandari all the way for 6 over deep square leg. What a shot that is. For first ball of the over, picking up the length and depositing it over deep square leg. And that's a great way to start the over for the Chandigarh Kings. First 6 for Arush Bandari today. So pressure on Abhishek Saini, second ball of the over. It's punched through the offside this time by Arush Bandari, straight to the fielder at deep point. Arush Bandari picks up another single. So Nikhil Thakur on strike. And pulls away again. Where has it gone? One bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep mid wicket. So another boundary here in this over. This time it's Nikhil Thakur who picks up the length beautifully. Too short from Abhishek Saini once again. And he's pulled it away towards deep mid wicket for 4. Important boundary for the Chandigarh Kings. Three more deliveries left in this over. Nikhil Thakur on strike. It's a slow ball driven by Nikhil Thakur straight to the fielder at point. Dot ball from Abhishek Saini. Two more deliveries left in this over. And that's in the slot. Nikhil Thakur hits it all the way for 6. Over long on. You cannot be bowling in the slot to someone like Nikhil Thakur. You miss your length slightly, you'll get dispatched. And what an over this is for the Chandigarh Kings. 17 runs from this over and still one ball left in this over. The last ball of the over coming up from Abhishek Saini. 17 runs from this over so far. Nikhil Thakur is in the mode now to go after everything. Full toss, flicked away leg side as he found the gap. The fielder is there at deep mid wicket. So Nikhil Thakur will pick up a single and finish the over. 18 runs came from that over from Abhishek Saini. And the Chandigarh Kings are 30 for 1 after 3 overs. So the new bowler into the attack now for the Panchkulla Bashers is Vishu Kashyap. And he's going to be bowling to Nikhil Thakur, who's trying to look a little dangerous here. Obviously the required run rate is still 10.12. So Vishu Kashyap getting ready to bowl. The off spinner Nikhil Thakur on strike, first ball of the over. And Nikhil Thakur swings leg side straight to the fielder, looking to complete the single, and they do make it. That's good running between the wickets. Single completed of the first ball of the over. And gives a strike to Arush Bandari. And Arush Bhandari hits it, looking to go big there, but misses it. Dot ball. I thought he was hitting it somewhere, but it looked like a good attempted shot, but he missed it. Dot ball from Vishu Kashyap. 4 more deliveries left in this over. And now drives down the ground, finds the gap beautifully, and that'll race away for 4. That's a beautiful shot. Finding the gap and finding the boundary. Arush Bhandari on full flow today. So Harish Bhandari looking dangerous here. And now he guides it away towards point and picks up a single. Gives a strike back to Nikhil Thakur. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And it's on a good length. Pulled away by Nikhil Thakur towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Seven runs from this over so far. Still 1 ball left in this over. Last ball of the over. And that's cut away, finds the gap, finds the boundary. So not a great way to finish the over there for Vishu Kashyap. Boundary to finish the over. Second boundary in that over from Arush Bhandari. 11 runs came from that over. And the Chandigarh Kings are 41 for 1 after 4 overs. So the winner of this semi-final will play against the Capital Strikers, who are already through to the final today morning. They won their semi-final and now they are awaiting the winner of this semi-final here. Chiraz Singh is going to be bowling the second over here for the Panchkulla Bashers. Nikhil Thakur is on strike for the Chandigarh Kings. Here comes Chiraz Singh over the wicket. And that's pulled in the air by Nikhil Thakur over the top and will find the boundary to start the over. So a little too short there from Chiraz Singh, and Nikhil Thakur picking up length beautifully. Nice way to start the over for the Chandigarh Kings. So boundary to start the over here. Pressure on Chirag Singh. This is a good start to this run chase from Chandigarh Kings. Chandigarh Kings. Yes, they have lost a wicket. But then this partnership now is beginning to look dangerous as you come down the wicket here. Nikhil Thakur and finds long on. Oh dear. What a catch at long on, and finally Panchkulla Bashers have broken this partnership. Nikhil Thakur looking to clear the boundary there, but hit it too flat, I think. And a really good catch by the fielder running in at long on, completes the catch. And the second wicket goes down for the Chandigarh Kings. Very, very important wicket for the Panchkula Bashers because this partnership was looking good. 44 from 20, the partnership between Nikhil Thakur and Arush Bhandari has come to an end. And Nikhil Thakur is gone after scoring 22 from 11 balls. And the Chandigarh Kings are 45 for 2 after 4.2 overs. So here comes Chirag Singh once again. New batter to the crease and he hits it in the air again. Down towards long on. One bounce to long on. Need to see the name of the new batter. Sanyam is the new batter to the crease. First ball hitting it down the ground to long on and gets off the mark with a single. So now a wicket always slows down the proceedings. So we need to see whether these two batters will continue the momentum or will they slow down. Cannot afford to slow down if you are Chandigarh Kings because the required run rate is still above 10. And you need to still keep going for it. Arush Bhandari on strike. And that's punched through the offside by Bhandari. Has he found the gap? Very good fielding at covers and fumbles as well, but it will only be a single for Arush Bhandari and gives the strike to Sanyam Saini. So Sanyam Saini on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And Saini comes down the wicket. It's in the air and put down. I think it's gone through the fielder as well at mid-off. And they'll pick up a couple of runs. That could have been taken. But instead it's gone to ground. Sanyam Saini looking to go for everything. Only hitting it in the air. And going through that fielder, I think he's landed short of the fielder there. So you can't blame that fielder too much as well. But a couple of runs for Sanyam Saini and 1 more delivery left in this over now. Last ball of the over. Oh, swings and misses. Dot ball to finish that over. Excellent over from Chirag Singh. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Nikhil Thakur. And the Chandigarh Kings are 49 for 2 after 5 overs. So Vishu Kashyap now continuing into his second over. And the first ball, Arush Bhandari goes inside out over extra covers. And will pick up a couple of runs to start the over. They need a lot of boundaries here, the Chandigarh Kings. 50 comes up for the Chandigarh Kings with those couple of runs. 50 comes up in 5.1 overs. And that's a slog sweep from Arush Bhandari. Fielder there at deep mid wicket. Another single. And that's punched through the offside again. Straight to the fielder. It's coming on. And slog sweep again from Arush Bhandari, and they'll pick up a quick single towards short fine leg. Sorry for some disturbance if there was any. 2 more deliveries left in this over. 5 runs from this over so far. And Sanyam Saini comes down the wicket, finds the gap and finds the boundary. So finally Sanyam Saini finds the boundary through the offside, giving himself room, coming down the wicket and finding the gap. First boundary for Sanyam Saini today. Last ball of the over now from Vishu Kashyap. And Sanyam Saini goes big. He's gone long enough. All the way for 6. Over deep mid wicket into the crowd, into the second tier we can say. It's gone a very long way. And a 6 to finish the over. 4 and a 6 to finish that over. Sanyam Saini gets his first 6 of this innings. And what looked like a good over has turned into an expensive over. 15 runs came from that over from Vishu Kashyap. And the power play has been completed. The Chandigarh Kings are 64 for 2 after 6 overs. So 2 wickets have gone down in this innings, but then they're still keeping up the momentum here, the Chandigarh Kings. Nikhil Thakur played a short cameo, and now Sanyam Saini joining the party as well. We're in for an interesting run chase here. Definitely it's very, very interesting. And need to see the new bowler into the attack. That's cut away by Arush Bhandari towards deep point and finds the boundary. 2 short and 2 wide. Karan Singh The new bowler into the attack. 2 short and 2 wide first ball. And Arush Bhandari finds the gap beautifully. Boundary to start the over. So Karan Singh will come to the crease with a boundary. Second ball coming up. And that's on the patch. Flicked away by Arush Bhandari. Has he got enough? Yes, he has. All the way for 6. Oh my goodness. 10 runs of the first 2 balls of this over. And Karan Singh hasn't got his line and length proper till now. Arush Bhandari is on fire now. Chandigarh Kings are on the march here in this run chase. And it's shot this time, pulled away again by Arush Bhandari, finds the gap, finds the boundary. 4, 6, 4, 14 runs from the first 3 balls of this over. And this game is turning on its head now. So 14 runs from this over already, and Karan Singh is leaking runs here for the Panchkula Bashers. Suddenly the required run rate now 9.19. That's a slow ball again, driven down the ground by Arush Bhandari towards long off, and will pick up another single. Gives the strike to Sanyam Saini. 15 runs from this over so far. This game is slowly and steadily turning on its head. Some big overs for the Chandigarh Kings. Previous over went for 15. This over also going for 15 runs. That's sived away by Sanyam Saini, and that's really good fielding. You need to collect the ball after fielding it. It will be a couple of runs for Sanyam Saini. Beautifully placed once again. And make that 17 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. This is an interesting run chase here. Last ball of the over. Sanyam Saini on strike. Goes for it. Has he got it? Has he? Yes, he has. Massive into the crowd. Over long off, all the way for 6 to finish the over. And this is a massive over for the Chandigarh Kings. 23 runs coming from that over from Karan Singh. And the Chandigarh Kings are 87 for 2 after 7 overs. So are we going to see a team chasing down 200 here? 200 plus. Required run rate now only 8.85. This game has completely turned. Another 1 or 2 big overs. Chandigarh Kings will be in control. Now there's another bowling change here for the Panchkula Bashers. Taranpreet Singh is the new bowler into the attack now. Arush Bhandari on strike. First ball is on a length. Defended towards covers. They're looking to pick up the single. And there's overthrows as well. But they won't pick up the single. They won't pick up an extra run. Single to start the over. Gives the strike to Sanyam Saini, who is free-flowing stroke play at the moment. 22 from just 8 deliveries for Sanyam Saini. At a strike rate of 275. 1 4 and 2 6s. And he is looking really good here for the Chandigarh Kings. Oh, it moves across the stumps, looks to cut it away. They are appealing for a stumping here. They are appealing for a stumping. The umpire says not out. The batter is signaling to the wicketkeeper. You want the umpire to go upstairs to the third umpire. Was looking to cut it there. Oh, he's hit it. He's hit it down the ground, picked up another single. And it's given as a wide as well. In fact, the wide plus the single. So they'll get 2 runs in that delivery. And Arush Bhandari gets the strike. Now we were checking the stumping, actually he's way in. No doubt about that. It's shot this time, pulled down the ground by Arush Bhandari towards long on. And picks up another single. Current run rate is 12.27. Full toss and Sanyam Saini hits it leg side, but straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket for another single. That could have hit it anywhere actually. It was a very waist high full toss from Taranpreet Singh, but only managed to find the fielder. One more delivery left in this over now. Last ball of the over. And he goes for it. Arush Bhandari has got it. Got it. Massive. All the way for 6 to finish the over. So another expensive over here for the Panchkulla Bashers. 10 runs came from that over. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 97 for 2 after 8 overs. And now we need to see who is the new bowler. Well, what has happened there? Oh my god, the scorecard is confusing me here. 10 runs, I thought the over is completed. It is completed. 97 for 2 after 8 overs. So 105 still needed from the last 2 overs for 105 still needed from the last 12 overs for the Chandigarh Kings. 10 runs coming from that over from Taranpreet Singh. Well, the scorecard is a bit... there was a wide in the over. So the last ball of the over, Arush Bhandari has picked up a single to finish the over. All kinds of corrections being made here. So need to... Twelve runs came from that over from Taranpreet Singh. And the Chandigarh Kings are 99 for 2 after 8 overs. There was a wide bowled in that over, so the extra ball has gone for a single. So 103 runs needed from the last 12 overs for the Chandigarh Kings, and suddenly this is looking gettable for the Chandigarh Kings with 8 wickets in hand. If these two batters can carry on the way they are batting, then definitely they can chase it down. So now a right arm spinner back into the attack now First ball cut away by Arush Bandari, picks up a single and gives the strike to Sanyam Saini. And with that single, 100 comes up for the Chandigarh Kings. 100 comes up in 8.1 overs. And this run chase is indeed on now for the Chandigarh Kings. 102 runs needed from the last 71 deliveries with a required run rate of just over 8. I think Chandigarh Kings will take it. Sanyam Saini on strike. And that's defended again. Look at the big of a single chance over now. Directed, gone. That's a big wicket. There was no single there. Total miscommunication between the two batters. And a directed, they didn't even need a directed. The keeper could have gone to the stumps, ran to the stumps and taken the bails off. And you need to see who has been dismissed here. Oh my goodness gracious me, total miscommunication. There was no single available there. Sanyam Saini just kept on running. I don't know in what world he was in. And against the run of play, a wicket going down here for the Chandigarh Kings. Such a good partnership. The partnership of 55 from 24 balls has come to an end. I think Sanyam Saini has survived. I think Arush Bandari has to go. A fantastic half century from Arush Bandari. Arush Bandari is out after scoring 53 from 26 balls. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 100 for 3 after 8.2 overs. Well, the keeper aimed at the stumps there. I'm just wondering what if the keeper had missed the stumps. He had all the time in the world to run to the stumps and take the bails off. But he chose to throw down the stumps directly. But wicket is a wicket and Arush Bandari has gone. Kunal Mahajan is the new batter to the crease. And the first ball he hits it down the ground and will get off the mark with a single. Well, both these batters need to be wary of running between the wickets. You cannot run for everything. That was an unnecessary waste of a wicket against the run of play. And now again you have to start fresh with these two batters. Obviously Sanyam Saini is looking really good, batting on 23 from 11 balls at a strike rate of 209.09. And it's punched through the offside again, looking for the single, and the fielder doesn't collect it properly. So single completed. Gives the strike back to Kunal Mahajan. And that's flicked away again by Kunal Mahajan towards deep mid-wicket. And will pick up another single, and now the target requirement is under 100 runs. And that is good news for the Chandigarh Kings. And Sanyam Saini is on strike. Last ball of the over. Vishu Kashyap, this is a good over from him. It's flicked away again by Sanyam Saini. Will pick up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over from Vishu Kashyap, including the run out of Arush Bandari. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 104 for 3 after 9 overs. So Yuvraj Ranauta is the new bowler into the attack for the Panchkula Bashers. And first ball, Sanyam Saini swings leg side but doesn't get the middle of the bat. He'll pick up a single towards long on to start the over and gives the strike to Kunal Mahajan. So at some point, Kunal Mahajan will also have to play the big shots, you would think. That's a flatter delivery, hit back down the ground past the bowler, and Kunal Mahajan picks up another single. Sanyam Saini on strike, 4 more deliveries left in this over. Still a very tricky equation this. Oh, looking to go for the big shot. It's fired in wide. It's given as a wide. So Yuvraj Ranauta has to reload that one. Oh, he moves across, looks to cut. Dot ball, I think. Excellent bowling by Yuvraj Ranauta. He knows that Sanyam Saini is lining himself up to play the big shot. So bowl it wide outside the off stump. Valuable dot balls. 3 more deliveries left in this over. And he goes big down the ground. Long off, takes the catch. So has he gone through? It's gone through. Oh my word, what has happened there? That should have been a regulation catch for the fielder at long off, but it's gone through the fielder all the way for 6. And another 6 here for Sanyam Saini. Straight through the hands of long off. That will hurt the Panchkula Bashers. And an important 6 for the Chandigarh Kings. Two more deliveries left in this over. He moves across his stumps again and cuts it away through the offside towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. But that was a very important 6 from Sanyam Saini. One more delivery left in this over. Chandigarh Kings are in this run chase big time here. No doubt about that. Kunal Mahajan has still not started striking the ball. He can also be very dangerous. Last ball of the over. It's flicked away by Kunal Mahajan. Has he found the gap? The fielder is there at deep mid wicket. Another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Yuvraj Ranauta. And Chandigarh Kings are now 115 for 3 after 10 overs. So Vishu Kashyap now is continuing in the attack into his last over. Sanyam Saini is looking set. Kunal Mahajan yet to get going. First ball is hit in the air by Kunal Mahajan. Will find the fielder at long on. Catch taken. And the wicket goes down. Kunal Mahajan was struggling to get going there. Was not able to find the boundaries. And in the end, just chipping it in the air. Simple catch at long on. And Vishu Kashyap strikes for the Panchkulla Bashers. Fourth wicket goes down for the Chandigarh Kings. And once again, losing wickets at the wrong time here. The Chandigarh Kings. Very good catch from the fielder running in at long on, and they know the importance of this wicket here. So Kunal Mahajan has gone for 4. Chandigarh Kings are now 115 for 4 after 10.1 overs. I don't know what kind of a shot that was from Kunal Mahajan. A very casual looking big shot I'm seeing. This found the fielder at long on. You need to be careful to the Chandigarh Kings not lose wickets at regular intervals like this. Prashant Ahlawat is the new batter to the crease. Someone needs to hang around and stay with Sanyam Saini, who is looking set, batting on 33 from 17 balls. Someone needs to stay with him. Here comes Vishu Kashyap again. And Prashant defends it towards the fielder at covers. Dot ball to start the over. And Prashant Ahlawat sweeps leg side, finds the gap and finds the boundary. So if Prashant Ahlawat is able to find the boundaries, then Chandigarh Kings will be in good space. First boundary here for Prashant Ahlawat, sweeping it beautifully in the gap. So Prashant Ahlawat gets off the mark with a boundary of the second ball he faces. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Obviously you have the settled Sanyam Saini at the other end as well. That's short and wide, cut away by Ahlawat. But the fielder is there at deep extra covers. So Ahlawat will pick up a single here. Gives a strike back to Sanyam Saini. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sanyam Saini gives himself room, flicks it leg side. They're looking to come back for the second. I think they won't be coming back for the second. The running between the wickets needs to be very, very careful. Just a single from Sanyam Saini. So Prashant Ahlawat on strike. Full toss. Prashant hits it leg side, finds the boundary. That's a very poor ball. Very poor delivery to finish the over. Boundary to finish the over. Second boundary of that over. 10 runs came from that over from Vishu Kashyap, including the wicket of Kunal Mahajan. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 125 for 4 after 11 overs. So Yuvraj Ranauta now back into the attack, and Sanyam Saini goes through the offside. There is a deep extra covers. So single to start the over. 76 needed from 53 balls now. Prashant Ahlawat is on strike. Required run rate is only 8.60. And Ahlawat comes down the wicket and hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Every ball seems like an event when these two batters are batting. It looks like something is going to happen every delivery. Either the batter is coming looking to go for the big shot, or they are picking up singles. The scoreboard is ticking though. Sanyam Saini is on strike. That's cut away by Sanyam Saini. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Another boundary. Short and wide. And Sanyam Saini found the gap beautifully there. And what a valuable boundary here for the Chandigarh Kings. And they are getting closer here in this run chase. Three more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's guided away again. Past the fielder at short third man. And is it racing away to the boundary? Fielder makes a very good effort. Very good effort. But I think it will be 3 runs completed by the batters. So the fielder at short third man has saved 1 run for his team. We can say that. So 3 runs added to the total. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Prashant Ahlawat gets a strike. And what a run chase this is turning out to be. It's pulled away by Prashant Ahlawat to the fielder at deep mid wicket, picks up another single. One more delivery left in this over now. Sanyam Saini is on strike. And Sanyam Saini goes down the ground, long on, takes the catch. Another wicket goes down. The partnership is broken. Sanyam Saini has to go. And a timely wicket here for the Panchkula Bashers. Sanyam Saini looking to clear the boundary there. Hit it too flat. And this time the fielder at long on doesn't make a mistake. And unfortunately Chandigarh Kings losing a wicket at the wrong time. Big wicket for the Panchkula Bashers. This game is still on. Sanyam Saini is gone after scoring 42 from 22 balls. I think probably got tired a little bit towards the last few deliveries. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 135 for 5 after 12 overs. The Chandigarh Kings have found the boundaries and they have also lost the wickets at the wrong time. Raman Bishnoi now is the new batter to the crease for the Chandigarh Kings. So Taranpreet Singh now back into the attack, and that's a brilliant delivery to start. Almost beating the batter there. Dot ball to start the over. Raman Bishnoi is the new batter to the crease. Little bit of turn on offer there for Taranpreet Singh. And this time Prashant Alawat sweeps leg side. There's a fielder there at deep square leg. And it'll only be a single. So Raman Bishnoi gets the strike. And it's defended back to the bowler. Dot ball from Taranpreet Singh. It's defended again by Raman Bishnoi. Straight to the fielder, looking for the single, and they completed. Good running between the wickets. Single completed. Two more deliveries left in this over. Good over this. Just 2 runs from this over so far. Sweeps again. Not enough power in the shot. Fielder is there at deep mid wicket. Will only be a single. Raman Bishnoi on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's defended again. Won't take the single. Dot ball to finish the over. Just 3 runs came from that over from Taranpreet Singh. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 138 for 5 after 13 overs. Okay, we need to see if the new bowler into the attack. He's come down the wicket and has been stumped, I think. I think he's made his ground. Ivraj Ranauta continuing into his 3rd over. And I think that's very good presence of mind from Prashant Alawat. Came down the wicket before the ball was bowled. And then missed it and then came back into his stumps at the right time. Almost had a wicket there. Another wicket goes down and Chandigarh Kings will be in real trouble here. But he made his ground. Dot ball to start the over. And now he moves across the stump. Sweeps leg side. And straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Another single. Boundaries have dried up suddenly. After the wicket of Sanyam Saini. They're not able to find the boundaries. Raman Bishnoi gets the strike. It's defended again by Raman Bishnoi. Through the offside will pick up another single. Singles are not going to do the job. The required run rate keeps on increasing. And you would think it should be Prashant Alawat to find the boundaries now for the Chandigarh Kings. 62 needed from 39. Oh, moving across the stumps, going for the sweep. They are appealing for LBW. But completely outside the line of the off stump. So, not out is his decision. Two more deliveries left in this over. Just 2 runs from this over so far. And this is exactly what can happen. Within a matter of few overs, the required run rate will jump back up again. Swept again by Prashant Alawat, straight to the field, red short fine. Straight to the field, red short fine leg. Short square leg for that matter. And another single. Last ball of the over coming up. Raman Bishnoi on strike. Just going down to the wire, I think. Defended again by Raman Bishnoi. Picks up another single to finish the over. So 4 runs came from that over from Yuvraj Ranauta. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 142 for 5 after 14 overs. Taranpreet Singh continuing in the attack. First ball of the over. Raman Bishnoi goes in the air. And he's got it all the way for 6. What a start to the over. Raman Bishnoi has cleared the boundary. And that is a fantastic start to the over for Chandigarh Kings. It was in the slot. And Raman Bishnoi went for it. First 6 for him. So nice way to start the over here. Raman Bishnoi starting the over with a 6. Second ball. Goes again. And he's got it again, has he? Yes, he has. Back-to-back 6s for Raman Bishnoi. And this game is again swinging in favor of the Chandigarh Kings. 150 comes up for the Chandigarh Kings with those 2 6s. And Raman Bishnoi is now on the march. Let's cut away and just short of the field red point there. And Raman Bishnoi picks up another single, but he's got the 2 6s that he wanted in the over. And now he gives the strike back to Prashant Alawat. Suddenly now again the game shifting towards Chandigarh Kings here. Required run rate 8.55. Still 3 more deliveries left in this over. And the fielder has hurt himself as well. But what a run chase this is turning out to be for the Chandigarh Kings. Small boundaries. It's assisting the chasing team here. Even if the target is 202. A really good start. A really good start was taken by Chandigarh Kings. Nikhil Thakur playing a cameo. Plenty of batters playing cameos. Ayush Bhandari scoring a half century. Sanyam Saini scoring 42 from 22 balls. And now Prashant Ahlawat and Raman Bishnoi looking to take this home for the Chandigarh Kings. It was that partnership between Ayush Bhandari and Sanyam Saini which completely turned the game in favour of Chandigarh Kings, but then they kept on losing wickets at the wrong time. And still, even now, they are having a chance in this game because of those 2 sixes now from Raman Bishnoi. He has proved that he can also clear the boundary. So all in readiness, 3 balls left in this over. Prashant Ahlawat on strike. And Ahlawat goes for the sweep. Has he got it in the gap? He has. Another boundary. This is a huge over for the Chandigarh Kings. 6-6-1-4 now. 17 runs from this over already. Still 2 balls left in this over. And a wide this time from Taranpreet Singh. 2 wide outside the off stump. Given as a wide. Has to reload that one. And again goes for the sweep. Gets it towards the fielder at deep square leg. Oh, fumble in the deep. Allows them to come back for the second. And overthrows as well. What is happening here? Overthrows. They get 3 runs. Very, very sloppy stuff here from the Panchkulla Bashers in the field. They are allowing these extra runs. First the misfield in the deep, then the overthrows, and 2 extra runs conceded. What should have been a single has resulted in 3 runs in this delivery. So 21 runs from this over already, and 1 more delivery left. Raman Bishnoi on strike, last ball of the over, and he lets it go. Dot ball to finish. I don't know what he was thinking. I thought he was going to get the wide. Maybe he thought he was going to get the wide for that delivery. But he's just let it go. Dot ball to finish the over. But still 21 runs came from that over from Taranpreet Singh. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 163 for 5 after 15 overs. What a run chase this is. Absolutely fantastic piece of run chasing of the highest order from Chandigarh Kings. And now I think they surely deserve to get over the line. Obviously still some work to be done. 39 runs needed from the last 5 overs. But the required run rate is only 7.80 now. This has been some fantastic bit of run chasing. Prashant Ahlawat batting on 22 from 15 balls and Raman Bishnoi batting on 16 from 9 balls is keeping the Chandigarh Kings in this game. So they are going back to pace bowling now, the Panchkula Bashers. Maybe they have realized that the spin bowling is, spinners are going for a lot of runs, so maybe try and bring back the pacers. Well, we need to see the name of the bowler, but he's right arm fast bowler coming into the attack. And the first ball, he goes for the lap shot, given as a wide. Given as a wide anyways. Abhishek Saini is back into the attack now for the Panchkula Bashers. But I thought Prashant Ahlawat had moved so much across, but it's still given as a wide. And the bowler is disappointed. They'll get their extra run, extra ball. And Abhishek Saini has to reload that one. 38 needed from 30 balls. This is gettable according to me. Obviously 5 wickets in hand. Prashant Ahlawat on strike. And Ahlawat comes down the wicket, looks to pull it away, but gets an inside edge. And will still pick up the single and gives the strike to Raman Bishnoi. .37 needed from 29. The Panchkulla Bashers need wickets. Otherwise, this is looking like a comfortable run chase now as far as the Chandigarh Kings are concerned, if they should not lose any wickets. Raman Bishnoi on strike now. And that's uppercut, over, third man, one bounce, two bounce, into the boundary for four. What a shot that is. It was a slow ball into the pitch, but Raman Bishnoi has uppercutted beautifully. And an important boundary for the Chandigarh Kings. Well, this match is slowly slipping away now from the Panchkula Bashers. 33 needed from 28. In modern day T20 cricket, these equations are a cakewalk for the chasing team. This is a fantastic partnership here. 34 from 20 runs, the partnership between Prashant Ahlawat and Raman Bishnoi now. 4 more deliveries left in this over. Another boundary will bring Chandigarh Kings even more closer. That's on the pads, flicked away, finds the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. Full toss on the pads from Abhishek Saini. And Raman Bishnoi just flicked it away. And his equation is down to 29 from 27. What a run chase this is from the Chandigarh Kings. So this game is slipping away here. 3 more deliveries left. Panchkulla Bashers, what are they up to? What are they going to do? It's flicked away again by Raman Bishnoi. Already picked up the single. They're coming back for the second. Chance of a run out. And Prashant Ahlawat makes his ground. And he's asking to the non-striker, why did he come for the second? Nearly another miscommunication here between the batters. Goodness gracious me. There was a chance of a run out, big chance of a run out there, but the throw was too slow. And Prashant Ahlawat made his ground. Ooh. The excitement, the batters shouldn't lose their concentration while running between the wickets. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Prashant Ahlawat on strike. And Ahlawat comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground towards long on, picks up another single. That's all that is needed now. The required run rate is just above 6 now. It's in a cakewalk actually. Should be a cakewalk for the Chandigarh Kings. Raman Bishnoi on strike now. 12 runs from this over already. Still 1 ball left. And this has been a fantastic run chase. You need to take your hat off to the Chandigarh Kings. Chasing 202 was never easy. But they have brought the equation down to 27 needed from 25 balls now. The last ball of the over from Abhishek Saini. Raman Bishnoi on strike. That's punched through the offside, straight to the field, red covers. Dot ball to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over from Abhishek Saini. And the Chandigarh Kings are 175 for 5 after 16 overs. So 4 overs left, 27 needed for the Chandigarh Kings. Required run rate only 6.75. And this should be comfortable. All the bowlers disappearing today for the Panchkulla Bashers. The most economical bowler is Yuvraj Ranauta, who has conceded 25 runs in his 3 overs. But all the other bowlers, Chirag Singh is the second most economical bowler for the Panchkula Bashers in this innings. He has conceded 19 runs in his 2 overs. Maybe they might bring Chirag Singh into the attack now, because it's now or never as far as the Panchkula Bashers are concerned. Just 27 needed from 4 overs for the Chandigarh Kings. And I think that is exactly what they have done. Chirag Singh is back into the attack now for the Panchkulla Bashers. Prashant Ahlawat on strike. First ball. And Ahlawat comes down the wicket, but doesn't get anything on it. Dot ball to start the over. 27 needed from 23. Is the gap increasing again? Good Yorker there. Ahlawat looking to just throw his bat at it, but not able to make enough connection there. Prashant Ahlawat has been kept quiet, has been little quiet in the last few overs, hasn't got going yet. Second ball of the over, and Ahlawat moves across, hits it, offside, finds the gap, finds the boundary. So just as I was saying that Prashant Ahlawat has been a little quiet, well, he finds the boundary. Fourth boundary for Prashant Ahlawat in this innings. And now the equation is down to 23 from 22. Surely now it should be the Chandigarh Kings who should be chasing this down. So the required run rate now just 6.27. Prashant Ahlawat on strike now. And he goes in the air. Is there any fielder coming underneath? No timing on it. But it's taken, I think. Is it? It's taken. Wicket goes down. Prashant Ahlawat has to go. Chirag Singh strikes for the Panchkulla Bashers. A really good catch at deep mid wicket. Two fielders were colliding with each other, but in the end completes the catch, and the 6th wicket goes down. And is there another twist in this game here? I think he was looking to clear the boundary there, but couldn't get the distance, only got the height, didn't get the distance. And luckily for the fielders out there, both of them didn't collide, they completed the catch. But nevertheless, a good knock from Prashant Ahlawat comes to an end. Prashant Ahlawat is out after scoring 28 from 20 balls. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 179 for 6 after 16.3 overs. So the partnership of 44 from 27 balls has been brought to an end. And now the Chandigarh Kings just need another 23 runs to win from the last 21 balls. Sensible batting will see them through. The capital strikers are awaiting the winner of this game in the final. Whoever wins this match will go through to the final and play against the capital strikers, who won their semi-final today, earlier in the day. But what a run chase this is from the Chandigarh Kings. Still not over, but obviously 23 needed from 21. You offer any competitive team this kind of a chase. So you tell them that they need to chase 23 from 21 balls to win a T20 match. They will chase it down with 1 over to spare. It's that kind of a run chase. Just need to keep the wickets in hand. So Birla is the new batter to the crease for the Chandigarh Kings. Six wickets down for the Chandigarh Kings here. 4 more wickets in hand. I think it's more about the wickets column now. Nishuk Birla is the new batter to the crease for the Chandigarh Kings. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Here's Chirag Singh. Bowling to Nishuk Birla. And that's flicked leg side, straight to the fielder. Dot ball from Chirag Singh. 2 more deliveries left in this over. "23 needed from 20 balls. That's driven down the ground to mid-off and will pick up a single. Nishuk Birla gets off the mark with a single and gives a strike to Raman Bishnoi, who has been striking the ball well. 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over now. Raman Bishnoi on strike. Slow ball, tucked away, looking for the second. Yeah, coming back for the second. And that's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over from Chirag Singh, including the wicket of Prashant Ahlawat. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 182 for 6 after 17 overs. Just needing another 20 runs to win from the last 3 overs. So Chirag Singh still has 1 more over left. You would think that he will bowl the 19th over maybe in this innings. Need to see who is going to be bowling this over. Just 20 needed for the Chandigarh Kings. 1 big over will seal the game for Chandigarh Kings. So the Panchkula Bashers need to be careful of not conceding many boundaries at this stage. So Abhishek Saini now is back into the attack into his last over. Nishuk Birla is on strike. 20 runs needed from the last 3 overs for victory. Here's Abhishek Saini. And Nishuk Birla cuts it past point into the fence. Boundary to start the over. Valuable boundary for the Chandigarh Kings. And now the equation is under a run ball now. First boundary for Nishuk Birla, and what a time to get the boundary. So a boundary to start the over, and now it's under a run ball. 16 needed from 17 balls. Sensible batting will see them through. What a run chase this is. Second ball of the over. It's full delivery, flicked away past the fielder at mid-wicket. Is it racing away to the boundary? It is. Back-to-back boundaries to start the over. And now I think Chandigarh Kings will feel that they are ahead in this game now. 12 needed from 16 balls. And I think they are on their way to the final now. What a start to this over from Nishuk Birla. Back-to-back boundaries to start the over. And that's driven again down the ground by Nishuk Birla towards long on. Will pick up just a single, but that's all that is needed now. 11 needed from 15 now. It's in the hands of Chandigarh Kings, this run chase. You just need to keep wickets in hand. Sensible batting will see them through, and this has been a run chase to remember actually. The semi-final of the Chandigarh T20 League 2025. And Panchkulla Bashers will feel that they posted a good total on the board, 201 for 8 at the end of their 20 overs. At that time they would have felt like, okay, we have a good total, but then what a run chase this is from the Chandigarh Kings. That's pulled away by Raman Bishnoi, and there's a fielder there at deep square leg. So we'll pick up the single. 10 needed now for victory, and the countdown begins as far as the Chandigarh Kings is concerned. Nishuk Birla hitting 2 boundaries in this over. Who would have thought? Nishuk Birla is batting on 10 from 5 deliveries. And this partnership, 13 from 7 balls, is looking to take the Chandigarh Kings home and into the final now. It's driven again by Nishuk Birla straight to the fielder. Dot ball from Abhishek Saini. One more delivery left in this over. 10 runs from this over so far, but the required run rate is under 5. Last ball of the over. Nishuk Birla on strike. That's driven again by Nishuk Birla. Offside towards deep extra covers. And will pick up a single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over from Abhishek Saini. And the Chandigarh Kings are now 193 for 6 at the end of 18 overs. So just 9 needed now from 12 balls. This should be Chandigarh Kings today. This has been an amazing run chase. Four wickets in hand. As long as they don't lose 4 wickets, I think Chandigarh Kings should be home. The required run rate is only 4.50. Well, it's an interesting bowling decision here. Yuvraj Ranauta has been brought back into the attack now, into his last over. He has been the most economical of all the bowlers today. Can he pick up another wicket here, maybe create some jitters in the Chandigarh Kings lineup? Nishuk Birla on strike. And the first ball, Birla hits it leg side, straight to the fielder. Dot ball to start the over. Remember, it's not over until it's fully over. Anything can happen still. Still 9 runs needed from 11 balls. Dot ball to start the over. Spinner bowling the penultimate over. Has driven again down the ground. Will pick up another single. That's sensible batting by Nishuk Birla. Gives the strike to Raman Bishnoi. And let's slowly keep ticking down the scores. 8 needed now for Chandigarh Kings. Raman Bishnoi on strike. Goes for the paddle and will squeeze in a single there. So another single, leg by signalled by the umpire. But they will take the single. 7 needed from 9 now. Is this match going to go to the last over, or are the Chandigarh Kings planning to finish it in this over? 3 more deliveries left in this over. If you take it to the last over, anything can happen actually. Such a funny game, this T20 game. Big 3 deliveries coming up. Oh, that's cut away, edged away, past the field, red shot, third man. Is it racing away for 4? It is. That's the match, I think. That should be the game for the Chandigarh Kings. Obviously, still 3 more runs to win. But I think it's come out of the tricky stage now for the Chandigarh Kings. And just 3 more runs needed from 8 balls. What a valuable boundary there from Nishuk Birla. Third boundary for him today. And he swung it leg side. Nishuk Birla, fielder is there at deep square leg. Will pick up only a single this time. But I think that boundary of the outside edge just sealed it for the Chandigarh Kings. Now they can't lose it. Just 2 more runs needed now for victory. Raman Bishnoi is on strike. He might as well look to finish it in this delivery maybe. This has been a fantastic 200 comes up. 200 comes up for the Chandigarh Kings with that single from Nishuk Birla. 2 more runs needed to win from 7 deliveries. Here we go, last ball of the over. And Raman Bishnoi left side. Over mid-off. 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the boundary for 4. And it's the Chandigarh Kings who are into the finals of the Chandigarh T20 League 2025. They have chased down a target of 202 with 1 over to spare. And they booked their place in the final. What a run chase this has been. Terrific run chase. Right from the start they showed positive intent. They lost an early wicket. But then still they didn't lose the momentum. Nikhil Thakur played a short cameo. And then Arush Bandari scored a half century. Sanyam Saini also played a short cameo of 42. And then in the end Raman Bishnoi unbeaten on 32 from 17 balls. Who can forget the contribution of Prashant Ahlawat as well. Fantastic contribution from him. Nishuk Birla in the end unbeaten on 17 from 11 balls. And in the end helping the Chandigarh Kings get over the line and win this match by 4 wickets. And into the final of the Chandigarh T20 League 2025. This has been a run chase to remember actually. Fantastic run chase. A very difficult run chase made to look very easy in the end. And look at them run onto the field. They know how good this run chase has been. Lots of hard work. Never easy to chase down a total of 202 in a semi-final like this. But then hats off to the batters who have done it. Arush Bandari, as we look at the scorecard once again, Nikhil Thakur 22 from 11 balls. Arush Bandari 53 from 26 balls. What a knock that was. Sanyam Saini also scored 42 from 22 balls. And in the end, Prashant Ahlawat 28 from 20 balls. Raman Bishnoi with unbeaten on 32 from 17. And even Nishuk Birla as well, unbeaten on 17 from 11 balls. It's a team contribution in the end, which has helped the Chandigarh Kings get over the line. And if we look at the bowling card, Chirag Singh picking up 2 for 26 in his 3 overs. Yuvraj Ranauta was also good, picking up one wicket. But then all other bowlers disappeared for the Panchkula Bashers. Yuvraj Ranauta bowling at an economy of 8.75 and Chirag Singh in the end bowling at an economy of finishing with an economy of 8.67. But then it wasn't enough as the Chandigarh Kings managed to get over the line here. So it will be Chandigarh Kings versus the Capital Strikers in the final, and that should be a cracker of a final in this Chandigarh T20 League 2025. So the finals will be happening tomorrow. We'll be back again to cover the final tomorrow in this T20 League. So until then, take care guys. Cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.